Mayonnaise makes money. Note to
Bro,
self.
I have
Yes.
100.
You can also drink mayonnaise, guys. You can drink mayonnaise.
Oh god. Please.
I had
no.
a friend in
not
high
good for
school
you.
that would
Yummy.
eat mayonnaise like by the spoonfuls.
I'll give you one worse.
He was my best friend too.
There was this one guy I went to grade school with, and what he would do is, you know, he'd still be a little hungry at lunch, as, you know, growing guys are. So like going to the salad bar, or, you know, going to literally, you know, wherever you can get food. Oh, I didn't mean to chop.
We're desoldering this.
You know.
Off. We are gonna.
No, he
open
would
it
drink
up.
the mustard packets that we would get.
Oh my god.
Ew.
just
That sounds like a Teen Bolt thing to do.
Yeah,
Does something.
It
I
checks
snorted
out. It
sugar or
tracks.
salt one time.
It tracks. It shouldn't track, but it does.
Ooh, I got a prismatic shard.
What's
Let's
on
go.
here?
I'm proud of you.
I keep getting them from the iridium notes. So as like the deeper you go into the skull cavern,
Mayo
more
is
like
You've eaten a whole jar of mayonnaise?
iridium.
Why would you
notes
do
you'll
that
get.
to yourself?
Oh.
That sounds
I-
awful.
I'm so sorry,
Mayonnaise
hon.
just has the worst texture and smell. I would never.
Yeah, no, that's
I
like
barely eat it normally.
I love eggs. Can't stand
Real.
mayonnaise. It's the
I
weirdest
agree.
thing.
I agree. I 100% agree. I eat eggs frequently.
Eggs
I
are so good.
Eggs are so good.
I'm gonna quote one Scott Wozniak on this.
Scott Woz.
It looks
Uh-huh.
fine. Like, it's fine. I don't love it. It's not my go-to sandwich or burger ingredient, like, at all. Like, it really isn't, but I can respect it because I use it as a cooking ingredient a lot.
God
used
was.
it.
Oh, that's another retro person I should do interviews with. I should interview them.
I used to live, like, 20 minutes from Scott Wozniak.
Oh yeah.
I saw
my
him
God.
recording the RPG special.
That's funny.
I don't think I've ever met anyone famous. I had a Elvis an Elvis what are they called, impersonators, or like
Yeah.
I had one of those guys like when I was like 7 grab me in a restaurant, but that's pretty much it.
That's creepy,
Oh.
and I should fight them.
That's
Well,
not
he
good.
wanted to take a picture with. He was trying to like extort my mother for money.
Oh my god.
And so he grabbed me and then was like, take a picture of us. And she took a picture, and then he was like, okay, give me money now. And she was like, nuh-uh. But I don't remember much
Do we
from
need the
that,
plan
honestly, because I was, because I was 7. That was like many years
Extortion is not good. We can't approve.
ago. My brother
not-
extorts
do
me
not approve of
frequently.
extortion.
Whenever I get paid from Twitch, he's always like, okay, now buy me Robux. Or buy me V-Bucks. And I'm like, okay, Isaac.
Nah, fam.
And then I buy him, and then I buy it for him because I love him.
V-Bucks.
I know, right? That's what I be saying.
Of all the things you could ask for, V-Bucks?
Let's just take this switch off
No.
completely.
Like, my sister in Christ, my brother in Christ, they are $8 for 1,000 of them. That's a steal.
Well, he's a little baby.
Oh.
Well, not actually. He's
A
like
fetus.
he's 16, but still. Oh,
Oh. Goodbye.
Oh,
hey.
who dropped?
Stress. I don't
Bye,
know.
Stress.
He like barely spoke, and then he
Love
left.
you.
Bye, Stress. Love you. Miss you.
Alright. So, quick update on the Game Boy. I am taking that power
Another
switch off
switch.
completely.
Do it.
Aw.
Take the power switch off. Also, it's cold here all of a sudden, but I do kind of need that because I was overheated to high hell earlier.
It's so cold in Michigan. Like, it's 36 right now.
Pumpkin soup. That's good for walk-in defense. Chocolate cake. Peach sap.
And for Sebastian, that's one of Sebastian's favorites.
Oh, pumpkin seeds are pretty cheap.
It's
Oh,
pumpkin
couch
soup.
rare seed. Hold on. Do I need cheese right now? It's in the artisan
Always
bundle.
need cheese. We know
Yes,
what you
it
never
is.
not
I need
I
that.
agree.
I need that in the artisan bundle. Okay.
I went to Applebee's today.
I
and
went
got
there. Oh my
Today?
god. Yesterday.
with the same person. Oh, I thought you said you went to Beat Ups yesterday.
No, I went to Applebee's yesterday. I did Applebee's last night because me and my partner, we like to get dinner when they are going into work for the week. And we have not been able to do that for quite a while because my work's schedule fuckery. So
right.
we finally were able to. I'm like, we're doing it. Let's go. Because they also have like my favorite Mountain Dew flavor. Because I'm a fucking nerd.
Oh, I
You
remember
weirdo.
you saying that. I
It's a
remember you
really
said that
damn good
yesterday.
flavor.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God. Wait, what flavor is it?
Dark Berry Bash. It's like a better Pitch Black. And I don't say that lightly. Because I love Pitch Black.
I don't like soda or pop in general.
Pop.
Pop. I'm from the east, the north. That's what it's called.
I mean, at least they didn't say Coke.
Yeah.
Ew. Everything is
no.
not Coke.
As long as it's not cola.
That's
Cola is the one that
weird.
sends me.
What? What do you mean?
Everything cola.
I say cola.
No, but if I got you, like, a can of Sprite...
Oh,
And
well,
you
Sprite's
said
not a
cola?
cola.
Yeah, no. Southerners call it cola. Or at least some parts of the South, it's all cola.
Oh, that is weird. I would.
No, it's icky.
I'll say pop, like with Allie, and she like makes fun of me fully because she's from the South, so like she says soda, and I'm like, shut up.
Obama.
Oh, shut up.
All right, we have successfully
So
removed
what was
the
that?
power switch from the Game Boy Light. Clean up these pads here.
I ended that Skull Cavern dive with 3 prismatic shards.
That's really good.
That's crazy, right? Like, I saw the first one and I was like, oh, that's awesome, because I got it out of an Iridium node. And then I got, like, a second one somewhere, and I don't even remember getting the third. That's crazy.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. I love when my friends are nice to me.
That's what I'm here for.
I also have 192 Iridium ore. And I don't know if I want to smelt it all or if I want to like save it, because I haven't been smelting my my ores because I have to make bombs, but I don't know if you need iridium for like
You don't need iridium for bombs, but you need it for like other things that I do know. I don't know exactly what things.
So I have a mod that it'll take everything from the chest, so like if a chest is next to like preserve jars, right?
Yeah.
I just have to put like whatever like I want to go in the preserve jars in there, and then it'll automatically use it. So it's an automated mod.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and so it
Opening
does that
up
with
this,
the furnaces too.
power
So
switch.
like if I put like coal and ore in a chest, it'll smelt until it's all done. And so I don't have a lot of ore because of that, and I need, like I said, I need some of the ores to make bombs.
Yeah.
But I didn't know, because I used iridium ore with Clint has like a quest that he needs like for a big bomb. I think it is first SVE because there's the summit.
Yes.
Yeah. That might
So,
just be
real
for
quick,
expanded.
sorry to
Yes.
interrupt.
No, you're good.
So I've got the power switch off the board, and I've got it here in my palm of my hand. So if you see here are the contacts inside the switch. 2 lines of contacts. And then on the other side of this piece of plastic are the swipers. And if we look pretty closely, they look pretty gunky and rusted. So this probably is the source of our problem. Plus,
Do you
it
need a
almost
new
looks
one?
like there's a piece missing here. But that might be by design. That might be how it switches off. That section might be missing on purpose. So,
Do you need a new one?
hopefully.
Like,
I ate a
buying
whole
it?
block of
have any-
cheese. I would eat so many blocks of cheese if it was a good cheese. I'm picky about my cheeses. What's y'all's favorite cheese? Mine is
Put this on the
pepper jack.
microscope.
Blue. I'm
Good
just
cheddar.
kidding.
choice.
I'm just kidding.
Blue
I
cheese
don't
is
like
yummy.
blue cheese. No, I don't
I like blue
it.
cheese.
I don't like it. I remember just now I don't like it at all. I actually scrape it off if it's on places. Like if it's on things. My mother, actually, I was at dinner the other day. Not the other day. I think it was like during the Super, or like when the Lions were in their last game of the playoffs. But we were at dinner, watching the game, and I ordered something and I didn't know it had blue cheese, and I looked at it and I was like, ew, and my mom literally like reached over and she scraped it off and put it on her plate for me, like
Oh
I was
my
a small
God.
child, because she knows I don't like it, and then also because she's my mom, I guess. So I was like, that's crazy.
Oh, hey, I'll take a farm warp
So
totem.
I can definitely see there's some corrosion in here. So I bet the swipers are messed up, and this corrosion in here is probably part of the problem. So let's clean this guy up and put it back together and see if it'll work after we clean the power switch up.
I think my favorite cheese is probably Gruyere.
Good choice.
Yeah.
My second favorite's Gouda.
Gouda's
Gouda's
a
a good one. Yeah, it's a good mac and cheese cheese.
It is. That's what I use.
Oh,
for
I like
that.
goat cheese a lot too. I love goat cheese.
I like Gouda on sandwiches. Goat cheese on pizza
Mm.
is the best, and I will hear no.
I'll give you
I
one.
heresy
That's
otherwise.
good for pizza.
I put goat
Ricotta.
cheese on ricotta.
Put ricotta
Ricotta's okay.
on your pizza.
I always
Ricotta's
put goat
more
cheese.
like, I'm a like. I mean, ricotta in my brain is like, oh, it's that cheese from when you eat ziti.
Yeah.
Z.
I
Like
always-
that's the only context I have of, yeah,
Ziti, like the dish,
yeah.
pasta dish.
Is that made with ricotta?
No, it's like Parmesan.
Ricotta?
What?
Oh,
No, it's
you mean
definitely not
the stuffed one, right?
Yeah, like you put
Well,
that
it's
in
like-
lasagna, American lasagnas or raviolis.
Yeah,
Oh, it
like
is in
the
ravioli
big
too,
shell,
you're
like
right.
the big shell one, right? That's like stuffed retro. Is that
No,
what
no,
you're
no,
talking
no. Ziti's like the
The
they use the noodles
pasta,
that are
they
like
put the
round.
red sauce, the penne.
The penne,
about? Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what.
Use
Okay,
penne.
wait, that's what I thought it was.
I use penne
originally.
anyways.
Oh, is there ricotta?
I think it's penne.
Oh.
Oh, that's
No, no,
looking
no.
so much cleaner.
Yeah, no, ZD. That was what I thought it was. I don't know. Anyways, I put goat cheese on my like my breakfast skillets. Cause it's like
Ray,
it's like
you
sweet
go
and
enjoy.
it's like sweet and it gives like a little bit of like
Aw, why
I don't
Goat
know.
cheese
I don't know how to
is really
GTA.
good. Actually, you know what? Goat cheese is
partner.
really, really good on
What?
what's goat cheese really good on.
fried chicken biscuit.
I wish I
That-
liked fried chicken.
Yeah,
because I
same.
wouldn't be able to agree with you.
So get
I
some
like
fried chicken, put
boneless
it on a
wings.
delicious biscuit, and then add goat cheese and like some spicy pepper jelly. Oh, and a
good.
fried egg. Oh my god, that is a amazing, like that. I could eat that for breakfast every day.
That does sound good. I wish I liked fried chicken because I don't like the bone. It freaks me out. Or the texture.
You know you can get fried chicken without bones in it, right?
Like boneless? Like
That's
boneless
like
wings?
boneless
Yeah.
wings.
Because that's a chicken nugget. And
Yeah.
it always makes me feel weird to get them because I'm like, I'm just ordering chicken nuggets, but I'm like, it's fine.
It's adult chicken nuggets.
It is adult chicken. You know what? Actually, you're right. I'm gonna stop being
I'm always
insecure
right.
about my
Oh,
boneless
that
wing
looks so
eating.
clean. So check that out.
Uh-huh.
You can actually see like all the gunk I got off the Switch on the
Ooh.
piece of paper I used.
Alright guys,
Yeah,
after
look at
today
that.
I'm gonna
Are you
take
gonna put it back
a
in?
really tiny break. I will be
Right back.
fast. Yeah, after this Stardew game day.
Gotcha.
Ooh, another crystal fruit. Hell yeah.
You know, I say gotcham like Diva does in Overwatch, because I play Overwatch so much.
Yeah, it's almost like it's the game I associate you with.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, the swipers are
I
insanely
feel like
dirty.
everybody does now.
Hold on.
Yeah?
So let me see if I can get this into focus. I
Nice.
cleaned one half of the swipers off with that little piece of towel. Oh, you probably can't see it on the camera. Let me get it a little closer.
Like, is it supposed to look cleaner?
Yeah, look at how clean this side looks versus this side.
Okay, I'm looking at the one side. Is it focused?
Like that side's silvery and this side's like black.
Oh yeah. Wait, that's the Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
I thought you were
hopefully it
saying
is
the
just this Switch being dirty that's causing our problems. That would be super nifty.
Uh-huh. I think these types of streams are so cool that you do. Like your
Aw,
pictures.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's a very cool concept.
I appreciate it. I totally stole the idea from another VTuber who's bigger than me.
That's so
who does like the
fine.
cooking streams.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what's her name? She's so cool. She does like streams where she's like her arms are like floating and she cooks, and like her VTuber model's like here in front of where her hands are.
Wait, that is cool.
Gosh, I just watched a video of hers the other day talking to Pirate Software.
I have no idea.
They were cooking together.
Onigiri? Onigiri.
I don't watch
Maybe.
VTubers, unfortunately.
I don't have the time to
I
watch
watch
them
my
anymore.
friends.
I'm sad.
I watch my
I
friends.
I only
I don't even
sometimes watch my friends. Yeah, I don't even.
So bad.
Well, they. I feel
Like
like our
the worst
friends know
friend.
we love them. So.
Well, that's why I like collaborating with them, because then I can just hang out with them. And...
Onigiri does
and-
faceless cooking
Angry.
streams with.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I follow this one who's
Oh.
like sort of a VTuber, but they do science. So
that's
like when the
sick.
Lunchables study came out, you know what they did?
Hmm.
They went and got an industrial brick of lead and then smelted it and formed it to make a Lunchable.
I love that.
I'm sorry, what?
They took a industrial brick of lead and they made an all lead Lunchable because
Isn't
normal
lead, like,
Lunchables,
toxic?
yeah, it is
Okay.
very toxic. Broccoli
Okay.
seeds.
Wait, Lunchables are toxic? Wait, run this
Yeah.
back.
Lead is
This
toxic.
wasn't
Lead
in the
is
history
toxic.
books.
Lead,
Yeah.
lead.
Well, what about Lunchables?
I
They
don't
have
understand.
lead in
They
it.
made a.
What? Why do Lunchables have lead in them?
Lunchables have lead in them.
Slingshot. Ooh.
What? They're just ignoring this.
Why are you-
They have
What?
lead.
Why
Lunchables
do
have
Lunchables-
lead.
How much? Why would they have lead? How did lead get into Lunchables?
Who knows? But trace found.
They
in the
just said
several
said
studies,
something and then
so
has no evidence to back it up. This is
I
not
am
the scientific
screaming right
theory.
now.
This is not the scientific process.
And to be fair, much like you, I subscribe to one theory and one theory only. Chaos theory.
Oh, that's true. I thought you were gonna be mean for a second. I was like, what?
No, why would I be mean to you? You're my friend.
No.
We are all friends. Friends love each other.
Wait, I'll cry.
I need to get an incubator. That needs to not be there. Aw, Topsy, thank you for the
Aw.
hydrate. Aw. Okay.
Hytrite.
Hydrate,
Thank you for the
yes.
hydrate.
I can talk today, guys. Okay. Alright, I think I have... Alright, let me go sell...
I made the swipers
Frozen
too
tier.
too springy.
Bean Hot Pot is cool, that can stay. Mr. Skeleton can stay in my house. As can Mr. Bear. Okay, chat. I'm gonna take a quick 5 to toss my laundry in the dryer. So, I gotta do that. Retro and Haven, you're in charge. Don't burn the place down.
I'm gonna turn on my
No
funny
promises.
BRB.
mic.
Hi, Coobs chat. How's everyone doing? Are y'all
Chat, I'm
following
gonna turn on the funny
Haven?
mic. Aww.
Go
Are you guys
follow
following
Haven if you want.
Retro? Follow
Oh, no, it's to
Retro
follow me.
first. Follow Retro first. I'll cry, Retro. If you're
Aw.
nice to me. I'll cry if you're nice to me.
I cried on stream the other day a little bit.
That's so real. Oh my gosh.
We were playing this game, and then there was a scene where like the ghost of this character's mom was like leaving and couldn't
Oh
say
my
goodbye
goodness.
because of the circumstances, and I was like,
No, that's so real. Oh my gosh. I think I cried at the end of the Inazuma Archon quest in Genshin Impact, and nothing sad really even happened there. Retro?
I'm here. Yeah. I was listening.
No, you're good. I was looking at your stream, and then I was like, "Wait, did your
I make
stream crash?"
slime.
And then I realized it was my stream I was looking at, and I'm not
Oh.
streaming.
I just threw the power switch across the room. Yeah, Slime in my chat makes the... By the way, if you're not following Slime is also an awesome retro YouTuber, VTuber, tuber of the streamings. Go follow them as well. They're like the only one watching my stream right now, I bet.
I'm watching
Go
your
follow
stream.
yourself, Slime. I don't know how many viewers I have. I always have it turned off.
That's so. I don't know why I can't keep it off. Like I love having it on, cause like I don't know. Like when I see I have more people in, I feel like I always like I try to work harder, like than if it was just off in general.
That's why I have it off because I feel like if
Yeah.
I know how many people are, if like there's not enough people watching, that I won't work hard, and so I just keep it off. So I'm always like, giving
Working
the
hard.
same performance.
Yeah, I totally get that. I think a lot of YouTubers or streamers in general do it that way.
Oh, Simon's not
And
gonna
I
able
like
to.
that.
No, don't say that.
That's how I feel about me in Overwatch.
Well, apparently your widow's really good.
I'm good at Widow. I have good Widow games. It's just like I don't know. Sometimes I'm not, and I'm hard stuck on my account, and it pisses me off. But I do like it.
All right, let's tack that down. We can actually get some solder in there.
Retro, you and I met in Ali server, right?
Yeah.
Why did you end up joining her server?
I saw Zomboy post on Twitter that they were starting a Minecraft server for VTubers, and I wanted to join. And they told me to talk to Allie, and Allie invited me to play Minecraft with y'all. And that was the night I came in, and you guys like showed me your stuff, and you had like cool pond, and like I met Koobs, and me and Koobs made like a little hut together.
Mm-hmm.
And that was that.
That's so cute. I love that.
I'm back, chat. Sorry about that.
Welcome.
I had to be responsible adults.
I was
Oh,
just
I
telling
like
him the
that, baby.
origin story of how we became friends.
Yeah,
Me and
I'm
you?
trying to remember.
Haven had that big Minecraft house, and then me and
Yes.
you made like a little hut nearby
Yes.
to get away from the chaos.
Wait, I didn't
Yes.
have a big house. I had just
You
like
had the
a plane
open
with
air
a-
one with somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is cool. That was before Allie and I were like really friends, which is crazy to me because she's like my best friend. I
How
like
did I bridge that?
while I'm
I
not
did-
really
darn it.
while I'm not friends with the person that like or I don't really like the person who I met like that I was able to join Allie's server with. I'm very grateful for him because if I hadn't been able to join Allie's server, then I wouldn't have met like her and all of you guys, you know?
Yeah, I'm sad that that server didn't work out. Like, and but hey, things worked out. A lot of people found cool communities to be a part of. So
Yes.
I can't
I
really.
think it definitely bridged
complain.
a gap between a lot of our friends, which I think is nice.
Yes.
I know she's been using it a little bit more lately. I think just in general there are people in that server that are kind of not I don't know. Like I don't like she posted that she was starting a Minecraft server in there just like cuz there are some people that are in that server that she still talks to. And one person was like another one, the other one didn't last very long. And I'm like, why do you have to say that?
Yeah, it's
Like, it's
very
her-
mean.
Yeah, it's rude, one, and two, it's her server.
Yeah,
Like,
she can
come
do
on.
what she likes.
Yeah, and like that person was already like kind of rude, like to begin with. Like she did an at everyone post that because we were streaming something, or like she was announcing something, and they were like, "Please don't at everyone." And it's like,
That's
it's
her
her
server.
The server owner.
It's like her server. What are you on about?
Oh.
And so like I'm trying to be.
Ban,
I'm,
insta ban.
I know. Actually, wait, I can do that.
No, don't go ban people. I don't care. Don't insta
No,
ban
yeah,
people.
no, I'm not.
I mean, if I was a server owner and someone was giving me crap, I would kindly warn them in a DM, but then it would be banned after that.
I agree. I think she should, but I don't know, she's nice. She's too nice.
Yes.
She's
very
way
nice.
too nice. Yeah, she's way too
Allie
nice
is
for her own
the
good.
nicest.
She's very sweet. I love her. I love her to death.
She's one of my best friends.
She is my best friend.
She's gonna be a
This stream is too wholesome.
running bitch.
There's a bit that Allie. So Allie is genuinely my best friend, like my real life best friend too.
Aw.
And so, like, there's a bit that she does, that she and Cubs do, where, like,
We tried.
like, she'll be like, hi, Cubs, my best friend, and they ignore me completely, immediately, to try and make me jealous, and it works.
Aw.
It does work. To be fair, it does work. So, but yeah, no, I think it's a funny bit.
Yes.
I'm not actually angry about it.
Where's George? He likes peppers.
I can't
He
tell
does,
if I
I
don't like
forgot.
working on the Game Boy Light or if it's just I know how to work on the other Game Boy types so much more that I enjoy
And you
them
don't
more.
like
I think
this
that's
one?
it. I don't understand this one because I don't have the schematics. I haven't looked at this. I've like studied the schematics of the other Game Boy types. Like,
Oh, wait, that's
so I know
that's
them
so
pretty
cool.
well.
Uh-huh,
I love
right.
working on Game Boys. Before I started streaming, I did that before I started streaming. Like I just.
Did you have an
enjoyed
online
doing
store
it.
by chance?
No, I just do it for fun.
It's just your hobby. I love that.
Yeah.
My
well, my hobby
hobby
was playing
Uh-huh.
old video games and fixing old computers, and so I saw this. Okay, this is gonna sound really stupid. I saw Iron Mouse get real
Uh-huh.
popular,
Yeah.
and that's how I learned about VTubing. And I was like, oh my god, that's so cool! I want to do that.
Uh-huh.
And then like, I was like, oh, but like I don't sing, and like, I don't know. There's like, what could I do? And then kind of just came to me this idea, like, oh, I could teach people about old video games and old consoles and stuff and
Yeah.
old computers.
That is so cool. Oh my gosh.
So, I'm not doing much teaching now because I'm talking to y'all, but
No, I like
I
it. It's
think
a
this is
unique
fun.
concept. It's
Yeah.
a unique concept and it's cool. I think
Thank
the
you.
reason the reason I got into VTubing was, like, just very plainly, I was living with my dad at the time, and I wasn't doing much with anything in general, and like I was like, I don't know, I think it was senior year. Yeah, it was senior year, and like I was like, I was sad or whatever, and I wanted to have people, like, more people to talk to,
Oh.
you know? And it's obviously, it's like last year of high school and stuff. And so I think you guys met me after I graduated though. But yeah, so I started doing that. Actually, no, I didn't start until the summer. 'Cause then
I
after
met you
did
in
that-
September. I can tell you the exact day too.
I was already like, I had already like, I'd been out of school, but yeah, no, I started. I guess I really I had the idea to start when I was living at my dad's, and then when I moved back in with my mom, was when I actually started doing it because it was the summer and I was like, I didn't really have much to do, you know.
Yeah.
And I liked playing video games, and I don't know, it's fun. I think I've always wanted to do Twitch streaming. When I was in like, when I was like really young, way too young to be doing it, I Twitch streamed like a little bit, but then I stopped pretty immediately. This has like been the longest I've ever done it for.
Really? So I did it. I got into it because my ex-roommate was a streamer. Still is a streamer.
I remember this. You telling us.
And I'd been like, yeah, this looks fun, and I would play games with them. So, like, yeah, let's get you a PNG, and we did it. My partner drew me the most beautiful 2D PNG. I still use it, basically for what I call, like, when I'm more low energy, or my computer needs, all the RAM for, processing and not running VTube Studio.
It works.
It works?
It works?
Sorry.
Nice.
Proud
You're
of
so
you.
wait, no, that's so exciting.
Sorry, continue. Sorry.
So yeah, that's what
Gotcha.
got me into it, and it was a lot of fun.
Mhm. That is so
Like,
fun.
honestly, probably the best decision I have made as far as, like, streaming and just being online and just my social media presence. Because I also did stuff, I was a secretary for Overly Critical Otaku's by Sentinel. Thank you for the head pats. Which was a local anime thing, but we also did some stuff overseas and around the country. It was a lot of fun. So I had, like, some social media presence already from that. So I knew, like, how the game works.
Mhm.
It was just me putting what I had learned to practice, and this is essentially what I have done the last,
Nice.
What is it? 2
Do
years
y'all
now?
do y'all do y'all want to see what the Game Boy Light does?
Yes.
Let's check it. I'm going to your stream.
Okay.
It doxes you.
It doxes.
It
does
just puts
dox me,
it.
that's-
It just puts
my address
your
on the
IP.
screen.
Yeah, it just
My
is your
social
IP
security
address.
number.
Silly counter one.
Oh yeah. So I have this thing with my chat that I have a silly counter. When I do something silly in a video game or say something dumb, my chat can give me a silly counter. And if I get up to 10, I give out 5 free gifted subs.
Oh well, it's wonderful that I do have 1K channel points.
But in the rules for it, if you do exclamation point silly, you know what? That's fair. I have been pretty silly this game.
Results in consequences.
I do reserve the right to contest a silly point if I don't agree with it, so that people don't spam it. And
Do
I
you have
can
a
ban you
hydrate?
for it if you spam it too much. I do have a hydrate.
Oh,
Good.
wonderful.
Yay! Thank you for the hydrate.
We're hydrating you.
Wait, you have them? You have a... Oh my god, you have a limit?
I just
I
did.
was
Because
gonna-
someone came into my chat once and spammed like 100 hydrates.
Yeah, I was about
Wonder
to
who that
drown
was.
you.
It was me.
Was it me? Oh,
It was
okay.
me. Because I
was like, I do that too.
I'm the reason like half of you have limited hydrates. So
I
thought
would
it
ne-
really, really funny.
So,
I love
this
drowning.
this is the Game Boy Light, right? So
Yeah.
it's time for a little education. So this is a Game Boy Light. This was a Game Boy that came out only in Japan, and it came out after the DMG, after the Game Boy Pocket, but before the Game Boy Color. And Nintendo needed something, some kind of gap between the Game Boy Pocket and the Game Boy Color in the line, so they decided to do, at that refresh, to do a Game Boy with a backlight. But because of the release timelines, by the time the Game Boy Color came out in America, they decided that, whatever, we're just not going to take the light into the American market because it's going to cannibalize the sales of both the Game Boy Pocket and the Game Boy Color. So they only released those models in the US and other markets. This was only in Japan. And so you can see it's just a regular Game Boy right now. But if I switch to... there's 3 notches on the power. So there's off, on, and then the third mode, light. Which,
I think the
hold on.
backlight's broken.
No, it's working. It's just a Game Boy backlight. So,
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's bad?
It's a Game Boy.
Yeah.
All right,
Did they
so-
sell, like, little lights for
Light.
them? So you could be able to see better?
Yeah.
Okay.
boink.
Oh, that's pretty good. I like that.
Wait, am I supposed to be able to see something?
Yeah, there is a very faint distinction, a faint difference.
Oh, okay, I see now. Hi, Mario.
Da, 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 da.
So I turn it off. Turn off the backlight.
Oh, wait, that's
And
the
then turn on
that's
the
with the
backlight.
wait, that's with the back like oh my god.
Yeah, it's like those watches that people used to have that had like you'd push a button and it'd be like the green backlight. It's just enough so you could play it in the dark. So, the screen like in person it looks good. In person it looks it doesn't look good. It looks passable.
Uh-huh.
I mean, look at the Game Boy screen. It's just a bad like the Activatrix screens are just really bad. Like, hold on, let me see if I can even get it on camera. You just see how blurry it is, and like,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
it's just so hard to see.
It's
I
pretty
got
good.
you.
Yeah. But I love this color that it comes, this like weird greenish blue. Like it's really neat. I don't know. I think it's cool. It's just
That
neat.
is cool.
They're just neat. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's not an effective solution, and like it didn't come out in America or
Everyone else to
anything.
come
But
to the saloon.
I still think it's neato, and I'm glad I fixed it. Got it
Wait,
working.
that
proud of you.
that wasn't in the US.
No, it only released in Japan.
There are a lot of very exclusive Japan only
Oh.
Game Boy and like Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color models.
Yep.
There was a really weird one here that got popular. Was the Tommy Hilfiger Game Boy.
Oh,
Color.
God.
Tommy Hilfiger had one?
Yes, there was a Tommy
That's
Hilfiger
so
one.
90s.
Yeah, Yeah.
What is that?
it was a clothing brand that was like really popular in malls.
Oh, is it still popular?
Yeah. I have a
Oh.
couple clothes from Tommy Hilfiger. They're nice.
Oh, I know what this is. I lied.
Yeah,
I know
it's
what this
not gonna lie, it's a
like
little
polos?
ugly. Yeah,
is. Okay, yeah.
but it does the job, I guess.
I don't know. Tommy Hilfiger in the 90s used to be like a pretty popular, like
It's like expensive, right?
expensive brand. Like, what's the? I'm not a big clothes person.
It's not Supreme, it's not Gucci, it's not Armani.
Yeah, it's sort of like how Supreme is now. Is like what Tommy Hilfiger was in the 90s.
Supreme? Really?
Yeah, Supreme is the Tommy Hilfiger of today.
Okay,
Really?
that's a take.
Oh.
That's a
I
take.
didn't know that.
Well, okay, in 10 years, like Supreme's gonna be
You're not
sold
wrong.
in like
It's just
Walmart.
bold. It is bold.
Well, because all those brands usually do that. Like, they either go out of business. Like, what was that one from the 80s? The jacket company, members only.
Members only.
That sounds
Yeah.
fancy.
They either go out of business like members only, or they become like, everyday like clothing wear, like Patagonia and stuff.
I do like Patagonia. They make good stuff. I like their stickers.
Yeah, but like a couple, like maybe 5-10 years. Was it 5 years ago? I think Patagonia was like kind of high end clothing that was really expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not cheap now, but
Oh, I know what Patagonia is.
It's like a mountain store. Like, if you're going to, like...
here I am.
go
I'm
there.
not a clothing person. Knows all this history about weird clothing brands. It's just I'm a dumb history nerd.
I am also a history nerd. Did you know that Fanta was
I'm
a Nazi invention?
I didn't know that.
It's his birthday today. Oh wait,
Who?
no, never mind. It's midnight. Hitler.
So, who wanted to give me a silly count earlier? Because I have a perfect reason
Haven.
for you to do it.
Cause what?
Haven wanted to.
So,
Oh,
I
Haven
just put the
did?
Game Boy away on the display shelf where it goes, and I just noticed I have these 4 little screws on my...
Did you not put him in?
I didn't put them in. I'll be back.
You silly goose.
What does that do?
The screws or the silly count?
The screws.
It holds things in place. If they're not in, the motherboard can wiggle, and then a cable could come loose, or a ribbon could.
Well, I didn't
Something
know-
can go wrong.
Well, no, I didn't. What part is that? Are they supposed to go in?
They're supposed to
That was
go
what I was
into the
thinking.
motherboard to hold it in place.
Well, these were case screws.
Oh, case screws.
That's what I
Oh.
thought they were. Yeah.
Okay, that's not as bad as motherboard screws.
I mean, that's still not great.
No, it's not. It's not.
Let's just put these in real quick. Also, yes, Slime's over there laughing at my playable comment from earlier. Yeah.
Frosty,
Playable.
thank you for the hydrate. How you doing? You want to
Playable.
The Game
You
Boy
wanna
screen
jump
is
in VC
playable.
with us?
It's not
We're
good.
just
doing-
It's playable.
we're vibing and getting to know each other, and
We know each other.
well, we do know each other, but still, we're having fun. If you wish to join. God damn it! I pulled another sunflower. Fuck.
I can't wait. I can't wait for our 1-year anniversary of knowing each other, guys.
Yes, I know.
I'll cry. I will cry.
Genuinely, I think so. I will too.
I usually send people
okay.
like
Ah.
big texts on like events, like Christmas or like Thanksgiving, about how much I love and care about them. So that'll probably happen. Especially on like 1-year streaming too. Oh my god, the waterworks.
Mushroom.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be in Florida. That'll be crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, I'll be. in
You're
Florida
bold
by
for
then.
going to Florida.
Yeah, well.
All right.
Aw.
I have to room with someone there. So.
I see you've gotten back into Destiny, Frosty. How is that treating you? Hopefully good.
Super Nintendo time.
What's your favorite Super Nintendo
Woo,
game?
Super Nintendo. Pokemon.
My favorite Super
not
Nintendo
how-
game, I think would have to be Super Mario World.
Okay, good pick. That's a solid pick.
Mine is Pokemon. I don't fucking know it. What is it called? Super Nintendo?
Super Nintendo, Woo! Super Nintendo had, it was like the second Nintendo console.
This guy.
When did it come out?
Uh,
Oh! I was not alive when that was out.
Neither was I.
Also, more Super Nintendos. All the Super Nintendos.
Oh my god! I want a Super Nintendo now. I'm gonna start buying stuff online.
Don't
I'm
get
gonna
into
spend all
collecting the
my
game.
money.
Super Nintendo's one of the most
I
expensive consoles to
did.
collect for.
I'm
Nah.
already into
No.
collecting games.
GameCube.
I've
GameCube
been
is rough
collecting
too.
games.
GameCube and
As
Wii
far
is
as
getting really bad.
I had
Um,
I used to have a Pokemon game collection from like I had X and Y like every game up
Oh.
plus like the spin-offs, and then I had like a bunch of the other like
Dang.
spin-offs, like I had a Mystery Dungeon and Snap and stuff like that. I had like the physical copies, and then they got stolen, and it
Oh,
was
that's
I was
rude.
so pissed. I know, right? Who steals that?
Sure.
Like what?
Well, I'm glad the Destiny fevers bit you back, because I knew you really liked that. I knew you were sad to let it go back then. I'm glad you got back into Destiny, Frosty. Frosty is a friend of mine since, like, my very early days of streaming.
Kindergarten.
I love Frosty. We stand Frosty in this household. I'm also smoking obscene amounts of fish. Probably fish that shouldn't be smoked.
I thought you were gonna say pot, and I was like, it is 420.
No, I can't smoke. I'm asthmatic.
Let's
partake.
make sure we stay within the Twitch
Yes.
TOS.
Is it not TOS? It's legal
it's
in my
not.
state.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
every state,
even
though.
even if it's legal in your state, it's like against
Yeah.
TOS to talk about it.
Yeah, you missed
It's
it.
really lame.
Aw. Oh.
I
You
maybe
too,
say
Frosty.
so,
love
but
you
I
too.
also
You're
believe people
Twitch is
should be able
fine
to
if
like.
it's legal in your state.
supportive. You are like one of the most supportive friendos I have, and I appreciate you.
Oh no, it says it's fine if it's legal in your
Just
state.
don't do it on camera.
Oh,
so like,
really?
you
I didn't
can't
know
drink
that.
On camera,
Yeah, it's
as
just.
far as I know.
Well, no, you can. If it's legal in your state and you're of age, you can do all this stuff.
Checks out.
Yeah, 'cause I remember
Absolutely.
I've seen this. Okay.
No,
But it's not legal in
well,
your guys' states, right?
it's legal in my
So-
state.
Yeah,
I just
alcohol
don't
is
is
just
partake.
illegal in my state.
Is illegal?
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
In Utah?
I was like, huh? I was like,
Dude,
really?
did-
What did
I'm
they have
actually
going on in
Saudi
the
Arabia.
future?
I'm streaming from Saudi Arabia. Sorry.
You're in the Middle East right now.
So fun fact. Utah, I shit you not. In order to get alcohol, here are the hoops you have to jump through. Just like if you wanted to buy, a shitty 6-pack of Bud Light. You have to go to a state-run liquor store, because those are the only places that sell alcohol.
Oh yeah, there's a couple states like that, and it's really
Yeah.
silly.
You have to
Virginia's
get a
like
state
that.
sponsor card, so somebody has to sponsor you, and then you can buy your drink. And then they only operate at very limited times of the year there. To be a bartender in that state must really, really suck.
I mean, Utah is a very beautiful place, but I don't think I'd ever want to live in a place like Utah.
No. Nope. Nope.
My favorite state that I've
Oh,
been
that
to
screw's missing.
is...
Oh, that's not good.
My favorite state I've been to is New York. I love New York.
Sell. Oh, batteries. Yeah, batteries make money. I forgot.
I think... Oh, yeah, I love selling batteries.
Sounds awful. Alcohol drive-through bars. I actually just did my first drive-through liquor store the other day with my partner, and I kid you not, the guy pulled through, called us both beautiful, recommended us some really good drinks, gave me a 2-liter of Dr. Pepper for the price of like a little single serving bottle, and then told us he loved us. I've never felt more like validated
That's
while
crazy.
buying alcohol in my life.
That's crazy. Wow.
All right, you know what? So first thing
I
about the
can't
Super
buy
Nintendo.
alcohol, so...
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Too young.
so they have these like special screws in them that I really hate dealing with. These like weird little, they call them a game bit. And so I don't know if this will focus on it, but instead of like the regular cross or dash, it's got like little like cutouts around the outside, and then the bit like connects into those little ridges on the outside. It's like so dumb. I hate it. I hate special screws. Just like cross or nothing. Don't use anything else.
Yeah.
Real, I agree.
I hate proprietary anything. Like,
I like the...
you know, when starting a new job, and it's like, oh, you have to learn this software. Oh, cool. Can I use it in other places? No, our company only uses this software. What is the point? That is useless information for me.
I like the screws that are the big line across them.
Flatheads.
Yeah, I like those ones
I
the
don't
best.
like flats.
Well, because you
fine.
can use a knife with them. You don't need to have. You don't really even need to have a screw. But I guess it's with like most screws, honestly. Because like an X screw, I think you could do that too.
Oh god, my farm is a mess. I need to clean it. I need to clean a lot on this.
Or a butter knife, not like any knife.
So, just so y'all know what we're doing with the Super Nintendo. So, this Super Nintendo I got just recently. The case was just smashed to bits, so I just got rid of it. But I kept all the little bits that were salvageable. This Super Nintendo powers on, but doesn't do anything. This Super Nintendo powers on and almost works. Almost. So, what I want to do is I want to try taking off some of the bits of this one and then replacing them with bits of this one and then see what happens.
Your hobby for
Good.
this reminds me of my makeup hobby, because it looks really expensive.
Yeah, it is. Guys, we're putting snails
There's
in
more
the
expensive
smoker.
hobbies out there, but
This seems... Because you have to get all this stuff to, like, repair it too, right?
cheaper than collecting Lego.
Oh god.
Yeah, Legos are crazy
I am
expensive.
constantly buying and selling Lego. For perspective,
Lego's cool, but wow, it's expensive.
I don't like scalp it. I just like buy sets and it's like, oh shit, I have to make rent this month because, you know, money. And it's like, well, cool. I guess I gotta sell. I mean, I bought and built some cool sets with my partner. My partner likes building them. Just like, we just don't storage, just display anything. So it's like, well... Oh, snail finished smoking. Cool.
I used to like Lego a lot, but it's a big effort, and I don't really have enough space for it, so it's just like...
Yeah.
They
Like,
just kind of stay in the boxes, and
so there's a point of contention right now between me and my partner. Not like an actual point of contention, but like a funny one. Last Valentine's Day, they bought me a remake of my childhood set, the Lion Knight's Castle. So the original set was like a yellow castle. It was really cute, and this one they went with like, okay, let's take that but grand scale it and make it like a cohesive castle-looking thing. It's massive. Like, I'm looking at it, and it probably takes up about a whole 1.5 to 2 square feet of space. In the new place. I said?
No, continue. In the new place?
In the new place, it's a limited space, you know, because, you know, it's an apartment. Can't really do much there about that. They have a cottagecore theme, so I'm like, hey, look, this would be kind of a cool thing to do. You know, we display it. I think it'd be cute. They're like, no, we're gonna put it in storage until we have a 2-bedroom apartment, so we can have like a nerd room. And I think that would be really cool. I'm like, yeah, but they're like, no, we could put other things on display instead. I'm like, this is the coolest thing I have to display.
Hey y'all, I'm really sorry. I've got to step away for just a second. I'll be right back.
You're all good. You're all good.
It reminds me, oh my god. So you said cottagecore aesthetic. It reminded me of. So I have a very cutesy aesthetic, right?
Yes.
I don't know if you.
Cottagecore is a look.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like you've seen me before. I think most people have seen me before.
Yeah.
I don't know if I look the part, but like but my room and everything, like my aesthetic I try to go for is cutesy. And stuff, besides myself. I just kind of wear comfy clothes.
Yeah.
But my room when I just remembered my parents when I was born, right? My parents painted one of the rooms, my room, pink for me. And it's just like in my memory, I just got a memory of my childhood bedroom being pink.
Aww.
And I'm like, I can't wait to move and I'm gonna paint my walls pink.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that just reminded me. But you said castle, and it made me think of Howl's Moving Castle.
Pretty good
and
movie.
you know who's in Howl's Moving Castle?
Oh my god.
Josh Hutcherson plays Markle from Howl's Moving Castle, the apprentice wizard. And I did not know this until recently. Oh my god. Man, you know me. You know me so well now.
Yeah.
you just said Josh Hutcherson. It's not my fault. I have a crush on him. Have you seen the
Frosty,
man?
did you know they made Destiny buildable, like, Lego-esque sets? They also did Halo.
He is. Oh, he is a man.
Josh Hutcherson is mid. He is so mid.
He is I have a crush on him.
Okay, you can do better, hon.
Nuh-uh. He is the perfect man. He is the perfect man for me.
You should check Amazon. They usually went for dirt cheap last I checked.
Oh
Also,
my
if I
gosh,
can get
love him.
the stupid ass, the trash catalog, I want it. That is like my new
He's
goal
like-
in Stardew Valley.
He's like 5'5". We're the same height. Like, that's
Magma.
perfect,
Magma.
you know?
Magma crystal, please. Magma crystal, please. That was
You
pretty.
can only
Magma
get
crystal,
magma
please.
crystal from magma geodes.
I've gotten it from an Omni Geode really early in game once, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
well,
I
yeah,
got
Omni
spoiled.
geode.
Yeah, no,
Obviously,
I'm just really
Omni Geo.
hoping. Alright, let's get the mystery box hold. Something good. Bombs!
Oh, I want a mystery box.
So,
I want a real life.
should we talk
mystery
about the
box.
Watcher nonsense?
Should we talk about Josh Hutcherson a little more? Sorry, yeah, we can talk about Watcher.
They haven't said
Um,
anything, and I apparently like the CEO that isn't Ryan and Shane is also like kind of not a great person.
Wait, Stephen Lamb?
Yes, according to the subreddits, like
I'm back.
everybody's just
Sorry about
digging
that.
out everything
Oh,
out of all of them.
Oh, they're doxing that, or like they're
Not
just...
doxing, but like canceling, and I'm like, honestly, I don't feel bad for them.
No, they made a they made
What
a
did I come
horrible
back
PR
to?
decision. Watcher, do
Watcher.
you know Watcher?
Like
Who?
Puppet History, Mystery Files. They used to do
They
BuzzFeed
did-
Unsolved, and they did their own thing after
Yeah.
BuzzFeed Unsolved.
No idea.
And they're taking the speedrun Rooster Teeth's failure any percent
Oh, no.
route.
So they
Literally.
they quit. So they posted a YouTube video. I saw this because I was subscribed
Yes.
to them. They posted we're quitting YouTube. And so everybody's quitting YouTube right now, right?
Yeah.
And so, or like retiring. So a bunch of people click on it, and it's just them announcing that they switched to a platform like Dropout or
Yeah.
so like another streaming service.
I'm actually
right?
kind of mad at YouTube.
Yeah.
I get it.
You're mad at us? Why?
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. I thought you said
Yeah.
YouTube. I was like, what? Why?
The band.
YouTube has been treating me very dirty, and I'm very sad. But anyway, sorry that distracted me from
Yeah.
your story. Please
No,
continue.
YouTube sucks. But with like, I don't know, just in general. But no, so instead of like, it's just a really bad PR move, and it looks like a money grab because like nobody's gonna like, they had a bunch of free content, and nobody's going to, unfortunately, like subscribe to another platform, right? Like
Yeah.
I pay for
This cutscene is ew.
I
Gross,
think-
hate it.
I think I only pay for Netflix or something like that, or like Apple TVs. But yeah, like, but nobody's like, especially with like, I mean, I'm not saying you can do this, but like, you can, you know, you don't have to pay for stuff really in the age of the internet right now, right? Without saying it, right? And so just like adding another streaming service, right, is like, it's kind of just gonna kill their business. Nobody's gonna pay for
Yeah.
that. I barely pay for Dropout, or I used to pay for Dropout. I stopped paying for it, but I might get it back.
You
But like,
Dropped
you know,
out of Dropout.
I dropped out of Dropout. Haha, that's a knee slapper.
But not only were they gonna like make all their new stuff paywalled content, they also
Yeah.
were gonna take all their old stuff off of YouTube.
So they
to paywall.
said actually.
They started with that, and everybody got really upset, and that was them backpedaling.
Oh, okay, because I read the YouTube comment that they
Yeah.
posted, and they were like, "Hey, we're not like everything that's on YouTube is gonna stay free,
Yeah.
but the first episode of every first episode of a new season or a new show is gonna be put on YouTube, but then the rest is gonna be on like through a paywall, which is what Dropout does, right?
Yeah.
And so a lot of people do it, but they didn't start out as a paid
Yeah,
thing, which I think is why people are so angry.
Here's my thing. I like their content, I don't think it can carry a whole streaming platform.
No, God, no. It is kind of like career suicide.
It is,
Like-
and it's like, I can't believe, like, Shane Medej, who's, like, very much Eat the Rich,
Medej.
I'm sorry, I've only read the name, so I can't, like, you know.
Uh-huh.
I can't imagine that he is super fond of that. Because, like...
He is very Eat the Rich. But he's a part of it, and he's not
Yeah.
leaving. So, like, you can't really exclude one person just because you like, as much as
No,
I want to.
I don't
No, I'm not saying
disagree.
I'm not saying you're doing it. I'm just saying, like, there's no way that he wasn't a part of the process, especially because he owns part of the company. He's not just
Yes.
talent. And so it's like he had something to do with it. Like, making that decision. Whether he likes it or not is kind of irrelevant because he stayed with the company. If he didn't like it, he could have left the company.
Yeah.
And, like, shown, like, a big protest to it. Which kind of
So
shows,
speaking
like,
of leaving,
Uh-huh.
Oh, you gotta go?
so I opened up this Super Nintendo to steal parts from it to put onto this guy to see if I can get this one to see if I can get this one to work. And I opened it up, and oh yeah, I had already harvested a PPU off of this unit.
Oh no, that's not good.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, it's missing a chip.
I love that. That's so funny. I don't love that for you, but that's funny.
It is fun.
No, it's great. I love that for me
Where
because
is
it's hilarious.
Demetrius?
So let's see. This one has a PPU-2.
You
unit.
really got us. I really thought you were going.
Yeah.
Like, you were done.
No.
Like-
That was. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, that's
Okay,
funny.
so
It was
here's-
funny. It was a gotcha moment.
No, that's a very deserved still account slime. I agree.
That's a very
Thank you.
yes. Thank you, Slime. You're the real MVP.
I'm gonna take the PPU-2 off of this one and put it on this one, and we'll see what happens if this one works any better. Actually, I should set this one up and let y'all see what it does.
Yes.
I gotta go get a game and a cable. I'll be right back.
Wait, how
Alright.
many do I... Oh, yeah, no, I have 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, because I have a baby. I'm chilling.
But no, Haven, I was just like, hey, this
Yo.
kind of like goes against like previously like established like character traits here. Something is not.
Yeah, no,
does
I
not
get that.
compute.
I get that. Like, he like, if he made it part of his, like, persona to be very Eat the Rich, like, it's weird that, like, you would
Yeah.
support a decision that's so money-based, you know?
Yeah, that's like
'cause-
very money based.
Yeah, because, like, no, like, I don't know, I get where they're coming from, like, doing that, right, like, putting it behind a paywall, because it is, like, I don't know, it's content, it's hard to make money without, like, doing ads on YouTube,
Yeah.
but, like, and, like, paid stuff, but, like, I don't know, when your whole brand is, like, one way, I don't know. And it's not like they're really big, like, they're just kind of doing the same thing BuzzFeed did, you know?
Yeah.
Or, like,
it's like literally
that
just
Dropout did.
BuzzFeed. They're trying to copy Dropout. They're doing what Rooster
They
Teeth
are-
did at the beginning of their downfall.
So
It's
them
like literally
copying,
tit for tat.
Yeah. Them copying Dropout is, going to be kind of detrimental for them, because Dropout, the only reason Dropout, is as successful as they are is because they can carry, like, they can carry their content is, is very, like, I would pay to watch their content.
Yeah,
all
plus, like-
of it is, yeah.
Dropout's
And it's
from
been that
college
way.
humor, and they've literally been on the internet for 20-something years.
They've also been doing Dropout for over a decade or something. They've been doing Dropout for a while, so it's not like it's a new thing. Like,
Yeah.
and in the age of, like, subscription plans, like, nobody's gonna pay for another one, especially
No.
when you can. And I'm not gonna outright say it, but, like, a lot of the time,
Say
a
all
lot
the
of the
high
times
Cs.
you don't really even have to. Yeah, you can say the C's. You know, you don't
Yeah.
really even have to pay for stuff in the age of the internet right now. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not condoning.
Here's
but
what you
I'm
do.
just saying.
You find somebody trying to cancel it or review it, and you watch it through that. That's your big brain play.
I think, I don't know. I have some big brain.
That's how
stuff
I
that
keep up with
do,
the
but
MCU right now. I don't even watch a lot of the movies or series. I just like watch reviews of the series.
I'll send you something later.
Yes, please
But
do. That
I
would be
will.
funny.
You have to kind of rotate between them every few months, but
Yeah,
besides
go
that,
for it.
it's fine. I'll like send you. But yeah, no, yeah. It's a bad move. It's a bad PR move. Especially with them like putting their YouTube, like going on YouTube and saying like we're quitting YouTube. Like that was an extra
like,
bad move.
Here they
because
started
everybody's
also
quitting.
with like a super emotional like, hey, this is what it means to us.
Yeah, right? And they're like they messed up. They definitely messed up. Like they should have not done that.
Yeah,
They should have kept it free. Or like, or even if they weren't gonna keep it free, like they should have, I don't know, they shouldn't have done what they did. Especially like I said, especially with everybody leaving like YouTube right now, like it's emotional for people, right? Like it's like people are gonna see that and they're like, oh, another like I don't know, another YouTube people that I like are moving on, and then they're seeing it's just like clickbait, and it's like, come on.
A lot of the people I follow are on Nebula, but they don't walk things to Nebula that are like quintessential to their content.
Yeah, I don't know. I think everybody's mostly upset just because it is it's very obviously a money grab, and like they've never had it like this before, and it's just like it looks bad, and then like I really liked Stephen Lim. He does kind of come off as unlikable a lot sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I watch, like I do like him. I'm not under the same, like I know people sometimes get, I think you too, you've talked about this, like when people like go to like very expensive restaurants and stuff and like show that on camera. I don't have an issue with it. I think that if you have the money and it's your lifestyle, and you want to show off like the finer things in life or stuff that people like, that maybe people can't afford like normally, then I think that's like that's your thing. Like I think some people say that it's like it's tone deaf, or it's like, you know, people are having a hard time in the world, and like you shouldn't be showing this off. But I don't feel the same way about that, just because it's like, you know, people are gonna be suffering regardless. Like, just let people do what they want.
Yeah.
Like, right. Like, just let people like eat fancy food. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Eat fanciest foods.
Yeah, like eat whatever the fuck you want. I don't know. I know people get sometimes pissy about it. I don't really care personally. So that was a big thing with Stephen Lim, why people didn't love him, because of that series. But it's not really a big deal. The thing with him is he's just not likable.
Yeah.
Like, he seems like he thinks he's big, like too big for this, right? Or like he's better than this.
Yeah.
And like maybe he's not like that in real life, right? Maybe I'm wrong. It's how he comes off on camera.
Yeah, no.
Which is super important. Like, your camera presence is so important, especially in like YouTube stuff.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, that's like your whole thing. Your personality is your whole thing.
That's why I try, you know, like, that's why direction is so important, and that's why, you know, maybe having somebody to rein you in and tell you no is very important.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think they're just making a very poor decision.
Yeah.
And nobody's like, I mean, nobody's gonna pay for another subscription, right? You're like, really what it is they're just another subscription
that you're not going to use, because